Hello and welcome back to video number 6 where we for the nostalgic summer memories, and we are talking about touch. So a lot of things can come to mind when you're talking about touch, but what I'm going to use in this series for touch is people in the past that have touched your lives, or that, you know, especially if you have summer memories of your grandparents, or you have memories of your kids, things that have really touched your heart. You can also actually use the physical touch, you know, like even if you're talking about swimming or things like that. That's definitely something that is possible too. But I wanted to kind of show you how I wanted to document. Now, I feel really do, after I was adding these pages into my journal, I really started thinking about, I need to put my ice cream back in there. I really was starting to think about different ways, here it is, that I could continue this project. And this is definitely one of those ways, because there's so many people in your life that can touch you during the summer. And I think I really want to, even if, like I said, I don't have photos, I know I am envisioning a lot of times I do have photos, but I just haven't, I don't know where they are right now, but later on I'd really like to, I've got confetti everywhere, I've got paint everywhere, I've been painting today, so it's been really fun. In fact, you'll see in my journal entries that I added paint to these pages. So, talking about touch, and I know I was hoping that they were dry before I put them in here, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh, I'm going to have to sit that out a little bit more. So I basically just put family in here with paint, and I'm going to go back over with the black pen. I use these Micro 08 and just kind of outline it a little bit, but I really wanted to add just little polka dots on the page and really make it fun and festive. And since I was painting, I was like, oh, I could just add the word family, because these are so many ways that they have touched my life. So I started with a picture of, and I got my stars out because I really think I'm going to add some little stars onto these pages. I really had so a fruit theme kind of going with my pages for touch, but I do want to kind of add some stars because it is part of, you know, you really still want to kind of stay with adding little whimsy things throughout the pages. I kind of shouldn't put these in there this early. So, but this first picture, there I am. I think I was 7 years old at the time, and I remember that shirt. I got it from my Aunt Shirley that was visiting, and so this is a picture of my great-grandmother. But anyway, I just kind of told a little story about her. I remember we were playing with these yarn. Do y'all remember you tie a piece of yarn and you would do things with your fingers and let go? And anyway, it was really fun. She enjoyed that. But she passed away. She's 98 years old. So she really, and I know that my mom, she really touched my mom, and so she holds a special place in my heart. But I just kind of wrote a little story about, the picture was taken in the summertime, and just family was visiting, and so just kind of a little story on that. The next one is, this is actually a more recent photo of my grandpa, and that's Vida. I've always known her my whole entire life, but she was actually my, I guess you call it step-grandmother, but she was a big impact on my life too, because even after my grandpa passed away, I still went and saw her all the time even when she moved into Austin and away from the lake. I went and visit her as much as I could, and I really miss her. She passed away, I think, in 2012, and so I really do miss them both. And you know what? One of the things that, you know, not all summer memories are fun, but my grandpa actually passed away the summer that I turned 10, and oh my goodness, it was just the saddest summer ever. And so anyway, that was just, I kind of wanted to, because, you know, it's not every memory, or not every you know, you have sadness in your life, and so that was one of my summer remembers that it was almost like it was still yesterday. So many memories of their lake and them, and my grandpa. He was so hilarious. He had such a sense of humor, and just so many good memories from him. And then this other page that I did was actually my grandmother and my grandpa, and I was real fortunate to grow up with them. They lived right across the street from me, and I would go visit my grandma a lot during the summer, and we would just kind of talk. And I also had another aunt that lived across the street that I would go visit as well, you know. And so I was very fortunate in that aspect. I got paint on my finger. Sorry about that. But that was really special, and was really nice to have them that during the summer to go over and visit. And he was such a great storyteller, my grandpa. I really got close with him over the last few years, but he passed away a couple years ago. But these are just memories that I really wanted to add to my book. And like I said, I would have some other pictures that I wanted to find, and I want to be able to document. But so many people, if you sit back and think about how many people have, touched your lives throughout your childhood. But anyway, so this is just kind of a few that I did, and I'm going to have to take these out and let these dry a little bit more, because I do not want them tearing my pages up in my book. Okay, so that's kind of my touch, sense of touch, how I'm planned on, how I using it in this documentation. And then now tomorrow I'll be coming on, and I'll be kind of working through my whole book, just having some fun and doing some different techniques and things while I'm on, and finishing up some things. So I think I'm just going to do a live little video, not a live video, but just a video of playing along, and I hope you guys are inspired. Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow.